Hi friends. So this is my first video and I've been debating a lot about how I wanted to go about it. I've been planning, I had an entire PowerPoint created for how I wanted to go about the video, but I threw all of that out the window. I'm just gonna be very upfront, direct about my targeted objectives, my aims, my hopes for the channel, why I'm making a channel to begin with. So as you can see, if you clicked on the video, the name of the channel is Evolve or Die, and we'll get into the name a little bit later. But I wanted to make a channel because anyone that knows me knows I like to be very informed when it comes to all sectors of life, and I like other people around me to be informed as well. So I do like to share information. I like to gather information. I like to know how the world is interconnected and how everything affects everything. And recently I have begun trading stocks and securities, and I have been investing in the crypto market as well. And I want to bring as many people on the money trail with me as I possibly can. That's going to be the objective of the channel, focusing on how innovative technologies that are emerging, what government legislation's being passed, what's going on globally and how all of that affects the different money markets, because everything affects everything. A drone strike over Syria, that's going to affect the market. Whether it's, the UN has again decided to abandon global issues and catastrophes, that's going to affect the market. Whether it's our New York Stock Exchange, the American Stock Exchange, or, the Forex markets or the crypto space, everything affects everything. And here I kind of just want to talk about how I started trading, some of my really close friends that I have that have inspired me to trade and kind of set me on the path to investing and just doing more research. I've always prided myself on being a really informed person. I always know what's going on in the government. Politics is my thing. I am majoring in political science and economics. I'm not done yet, and I'm studying for the LSAT, hopefully to land a law school entrance. But just that's a little background about me. But I've always prided myself on being very informed and up to date on what's going on in the world, to a lot of different degrees, whether it's keeping up with the governments, keeping up with international relations, or just paying attention to how companies are, improving software or improving their management styles as a company. Everything affects everything is pretty much what I'm getting at here. And I just want to share with everyone how my findings and how, my research has led me to be able to directly translate my knowledge into capital gains. So, that's pretty much it. My goal for the channel is to help you guys stay informed and help set you on a good trajectory for doing your own research when it comes to anything. Not just looking up for lucrative companies or looking for potential trading opportunities, but just thinking for yourself, doing your own due diligence, making strategic decisions for yourself when it comes to doing any kind of research. And this channel is not going to be, go buy AMC or go buy GameStop. This is not a meme. This is not a meme stock channel. It's not a meme coin pump and dump scheme. It's none of that. It's going to be quality content, and I do want to share my findings with you guys, but I also hope to encourage other people to do their own research and, you know, question why, like, oh, you know, why are you investing in those companies? Or what do you see for the vision of the company? Like, what do you see in this company as opposed to maybe other companies that are competitors in the same sector? You know, that's the kind of thought process I want to train and instill in my following. So yeah, guys, I mean, obviously I'm filming from my phone. You can see my bookcases back there, a couple of my paintings, but yeah, I mean, we're all here, you know, everyone likes making money, and some people are ahead of the learning curve, and this channel is really just to help everyone like do their own research and come up with the best strategies that are going to work for whatever your personal goals are. Like, I'm not a financial advisor, but I have had some pretty huge wins in the past few months, and I'm still learning. Like, this is all very new to me, and I'm still learning as we speak. But I'm hoping that in the quality of resources that I have and the abundance of networking that I've been able to build up over the past few months, when it comes to strategies and, you know, understanding the market mechanisms, and again, how everything affects everything, like every socioeconomic political force that you could think of, it affects the money markets to a certain degree, whether it's Jerome Powell coming out and saying, oh, don't worry about inflation, don't worry about it. Like, we should very much be worried about inflation. But that's that's for another video. And as for the name of the channel, Evolve or Die, well, my life philosophy has always been, even as a youth, before I even could define what philosophy was, has always been growth and improvement. You know, you can never be stagnant. Like, my life philosophy is always to improve myself in any way I can, and to be better, to learn more, to know more, to acquire more skills, you know, pick up more trades. This is my life philosophy. You know, it's centered around growth and improvement, and it always has been. So when you hear me say evolve or die, or when you think of that philosophy, I want your head to be in a place of, if I don't adapt, if I don't keep up with the changing times, like, you will be left behind. Like, if you are not keeping up with how the world is changing, how certain mechanisms, services, you know, ways of life that you're used to, you have to always be prepared for change, and you have to be ready to adapt when those changes present themselves. And we just take a glance back in history at the evolutionary tract, and what happens when you don't evolve? You go extinct. And how does that relate to investing and research and keeping up with current events and staying informed, you might ask? Well, in acquiring knowledge and synthesizing data, you are helping yourself evolve. You're preparing yourself for the technological and innovative changes that we're going to see in the future. You're arming yourself, you're preparing yourself to adapt. You are, you know, setting yourself on a trajectory in which you're not going to be left behind. You're going to be able to always propel yourself forward because you are up to date with the newest technologies. You are of what's going on nationally and what's going on globally. So the name just kind of stems from my own personal life philosophy. You know, you always have to be growing. Like, if you're not growing and adapting, like, you're going to be left behind. And that's pretty much my thesis. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'm probably going to have another video for you guys later about the crypto space for the week. our observances, the movements that we've seen this week, and a forecast for the upcoming week. So